We are going to begin with the other major headline unfolding just as we come on tonight. One of the chief doctors with the World Health Organization saying just a short time ago that preliminary data does not indicate that this new variant, Omicron, is more severe than Delta. Of course, while early, this is very encouraging. And Dr. Anthony Fauci just today saying the same thing about cases that they're seeing so far in the U.S., that this appears to be highly transmissible. But again, and it's early and it's anecdotal, but so far, preliminary data doesn't show this is as severe as the Delta variant, even here in the U.S. Now, all of this comes amid the new numbers tonight. We're still fighting the Delta variant. And look at the map at this hour. 13 states, the ones right there in red, with cases rising more than 50% in just a week. 29 states in orange and red, up between 10 and 50%. And the alarming number, deaths rising 57%, about 1,100 people now dying every day in this country. And so as we battle this newest surge, still from Delta, this developing news as we come on, welcome news on the new variant, the Omicron variant. ABC's Steve Osensami leading us off tonight from the CDC in Atlanta.
The new numbers tonight are getting health officials more worried. About 1,100 people the size of a large high school are now dying every day. That's 57% more death than just last week. And more American children are getting sick too. Close to 200 children a day are now needing to be hospitalized, up nearly 37% from a week ago.
Because we have still substantial numbers of people unvaccinated, they will continue to be important vectors for the spread of the Delta variant, which is still wreaking havoc in so many parts of the U.S.
It's been a tough few days for the DeSalle family north of Boston. 2 of them are still sick. The mother and their oldest daughter were vaccinated and only had mild symptoms. But the father and their youngest daughter, who's 12, were not vaccinated, are still hospitalized tonight and need machines to breathe.
I would say just please get vaccinated, even if you think that you don't need it. This could happen to anyone.
Public health officials blame the Delta variant of the coronavirus for almost all the new cases in America and say that most of the people sick are unvaccinated. But Dr. Anthony Fauci has encouraging news tonight on the new variant Omicron, saying that so far, it appears that it leads to less severe disease.
It's too early to be able to determine the precise severity of disease, but inklings that we are getting, and we must remember these are still in the form of anecdotal, but hopefully in the next few weeks we'll get a much clearer picture. But it appears that with the cases that are seen, we are not seeing a very severe profile of disease.
Dr. Fauci still underlines, however, that this new strain spreads faster, and they've now identified people sick with the strain in 20 states.
The almost vertical inflection of this clearly argues towards a high degree of transmissibility.
Late today, the World Health Organization came out and agreed with Dr. Fauci.
At the moment, at least the preliminary data doesn't indicate that this is more severe. In fact, if anything, the direction is towards less severity. But again, that's early days and we have to be very careful.
The CEO of Pfizer says his company could have a vaccine for the new variant by the spring.
I think that if there is a need for the vaccine, we will have a vaccine in March. I don't know if there will be a need for a vaccine. We will know that in a few weeks.
So as we await word on that, let's get back to the breaking headline tonight. Steve with us live from the CDC. We heard Dr. Fauci today say Omicron appears to be transmissible, highly transmissible, but likely less severe than Delta. Than Delta. In fact, the World Health Organization saying the same thing just as we came on tonight, Steve. And of course, the outstanding question here is whether or not the vaccines, how effective they'll be against this new variant. And Dr. Fauci indicated we could know in the coming days and weeks.
That's right. They're looking at how this new variant stacks up to the current vaccines that we have, and they're telling us that we'll have some early answers by the middle to end of next week. David?
And perhaps if they're saying less severe, that's a sign the vaccines are working already. We'll see. Steve Osensami.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.